You know, I originally said that I was not going to buy these figures, but hey, I had another look at them finally in stores, so I'm actually impressed with the way these figures look. Unfortunately, they only had Batman, so that's who we're reviewing today. Coming from the Mattel's DC Comics Multiverse series of 6-inch action figures comes Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Collect and Connect Grapnel Blaster Replica series. Yeah, so we're taking a look at the 6-inch Batman figure, or Ben Affleck, or, you know, Batfleck as everybody calls him. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging, because this is very collector friendly. This is something new here. I mean, as far as I know, I've never seen Mattel actually release DC superhero figures in this kind of packaging where you can just open it from the side, pull the figure out, and if you want to store the figure back in and hang him on your wall, you can. So this is nice. It's kind of like Marvel Legends, and it is very sturdy. It's a very strong package. I like it. On the side here, we got a look of Ben Affleck as Batman, or maybe this is a painting. I think this is a painting because the cowl is a little off. It's a little too thin, in my opinion. But, hey, it's a nice drawing for what it is. Batman v Superman, Batman. Here's a little bio for the character, or maybe the movie itself. There you go. On the back, you've pretty much got what is going on here for this series. It's a collect and connect thing. Yeah, collect all figures to form Batman's grapnel blaster, or grapnel gun as I'm going to call it throughout this video review. We got piece number 2 here, which is pretty much the stand bit for the grapnel blaster itself. Also available in this series, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Armored Batman. Figures 5 through 8 coming soon. Now, how much do you want to bet that another one is going to be Batman? Nightmare Batman is my guess. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's no doubts about it. No ands, ifs, or buts. It's going to happen. But, hey, only time will tell, right? Probably around summertime. But there you go, guys. That's pretty much going to do it for the packaging. Now that we got that out of the way, let's bring in the figure and talk about the figure. So here he is. Let me put the camera down some so you can see him a little bit more. Batman, yeah. We need some light. Let's get some light in here. Hopefully that helps. Excuse me. Anyway, what can I say about this figure? It's nice to see the Multiverse series actually jumping up in 6-inch scale. Now, I know we've had some previous release 6-inch figures of the Multiverse line, pretty much consisting of Arrow and the Flash from the TV series, and I think the Killing Joke Joker, if I'm not mistaken, but I have no interest in those figures. I just wanted Batman from the movie, because I collect a lot of movie Batman figures, and I'm a sucker for Batman, because Batman is pretty much one of my iconic superheroes of my childhood. It would be Batman, Spider-Man, and the Power Rangers. Yeah! But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at Batman. I'm tired of wasting time here, so, you know, it's definitely got a nice sculpt to Ben Affleck. That is very nice. I got one minor inconvenience about this figure, and that the prototype actually showed that this figure was supposed to have a 5 o'clock shadow painted onto his face. That is not the case. This figure has a clean sculpt. Yeah, clean. So, it is what it is. It's not a really great job. As you can see up here by the nose piece, a little lower, there's like some bleeding going through with the black, or maybe it's the peach wasn't painted all the way here, so skin tone's a little off, but oh well. I'm very lucky to have a figure with straight eyes. As far as I know, there are some figures out there that are released with crooked eyes, or they're just lopsided, but this is straight on. Yes, great job, Mattel. Very nice. The sculpting on this figure is fantastic. What can I say about the sculpting that I haven't really just explained here? It is marvelous. Yeah. I love the way this looks. I love the panel lining to this suit. I love how this suit is really popping here. It's a gray plastic with some nice sheen to it, like metallic, to give it a little more pop, and I love it. It looks fantastic. But that being said, unlike the Dark Knight series, this suit is pretty much lacking. I mean, it doesn't really have that much detail. It's not an armor suit. It's back to a rubber suit and a rubber cowl. And you know what? I like that because that's Batman to me. It really is. But I did love the Dark Knight series. I love the way that suit looks. So, you know, going back to a standard Batman design is kind of offsetting to me. But hey, I will get used to it again. It's only a matter of time. But anyway, let's take a little more look at the bottom of this figure. Apparently he's got steel-toe shoes, and they are pretty dirty. That is not a paint flaw, as it consists here on the knuckle bits and here on his utility belt. It's got a dirty look. It makes it pop. The detail is shooting out at you, and I love it. Everything about this figure is just fantastic. There are some problems, though. I will get to them. Let's get into it. Let's get to the articulation department, which is one of my big problems. He's got a ball-jointed head. He really does. It's just limited because of this separate cowl bit right here. I mean, this cowl piece is a very nice rubber, and you can get some movement down and up, but you're not going to get much, so it is really hindered, and you do get some side-to-side. So yeah, you get a tilt, which is nice. Ball-jointed shoulders, bicep swivel. Always a nice addition to these figures. He's supposed to have 90-degree elbow joint, but for some reason it goes up just a little bit more, and I'm not complaining here. I really do love that. Wrist swivel, on the other hand, is a little disappointment. I mean, come on. Marvel Legends gives us, like, folding in and out hands or moving up and down. We get wrist swivel with Mattel. Come on, man. But anyway, that being said, let's get back to the articulation. We got an ab crunch, a very nice ab crunch. That much back and that much forward. So it is a little hindered, but hey, it works. Now, this on the other hand, I'm getting tired of this look here. This cut that they use for the leg joints. I understand why they do it because, hey, even Spider-Man or Marvel Legends series can't do this. But, that said, it just looks offsetting. It's just weird. It really is. I never did like it with the DC Universe figures, but hey, whatever. Legs go up about that much. That's unfortunate. They go back about that much. Still unfortunate. Like I said, in and out is amazing. Eat that, Spider-Man. There's a little bit of a lower knee rotation here. So, yeah, it goes around 360. Why not? Single jointed knee. You can't get any more than 90 degrees, but I'm not complaining there. And last but not least, the feet pivot up and down. Pretty good. Unfortunately, there's no ankle pivot. So, yeah, Sharmus Prime would disapprove of this figure already. But, that being said, the figure is really nice. I love everything about this figure. I've got some complaints, but those are just really nitpicks. And if there is one more complaint that I got, it's the cape. I gotta be honest, the cape is a nice improvement. It seems Mattel's getting better with this material that they're using. I mean, this cape is more flexible. You can actually bend it in ways that you couldn't with the Dark Knight figure. You could probably sit him inside that 6-inch scale Batmobile that just got released. I think I've seen a couple of photos on certain sites that have shown this figure inside that Batmobile, even with this cape. So, if it works, it works. I mean, it is a very thin rubber material, and it's nice. And it looks dynamic, the way that it's just sculpted straight down with these curves here. I like it. Unfortunately, though, I'm more of a soft goods person, or heck, Tony Mai. So, maybe you might look into actually making a cape for this figure, but, it is what it is. What are you going to do, right? Still, overall, amazing job here. Now, outside of that, there's only one other thing that could have made this figure a lot better, and that was if he actually came with some much needed content. I mean, yeah, sure, we got this stand piece for the grapnel gun, which, you won't even be able to complete just yet. But he doesn't come with a grapnel gun for the figure. He doesn't come with a batarang. He doesn't come with a rope. He doesn't even come with that blaster that he's using in the trailer of the movie. What is the deal with that? It's Batman. Batman should come with some accessories. I mean, when you think Batman, you gotta think of the gallery of utensils from his utility belt that he would use constantly. He comes with nothing. And even his hand is sculpted to hold a grapnel gun. What gives, Mattel? I mean, we're paying 20 bucks for these figures. You should at least throw in one accessory with this Batman figure because it's the goddamn Batman, for crying out loud. And when you think Batman, you also got to think about his weapons. But that being said, the figure is still amazing. So let's finish this off with some size comparisons. So there's NECA Batman compared to NECA Superman with, Batman. Yeah, I totally botched that, but you get the idea. 7-inch figures compared to a 6-inch figure. Not doing it any justice. Yeah, that was a pun, people. One more size comparisons, why not? Even though I don't have the Superman from this line, I still got the original Man of Steel Superman figure, which is a 6-inch scale figure. And, I don't think that this is actually the correct size between these two. I think Henry Cavill is actually a little taller than Ben Affleck. I could be wrong, though. I could be. Maybe this is accurate. I don't know. After all, aren't they using this figure again, pretty much resculpting him in some areas? I mean, yeah, that's the way it is with this line, apparently. We're going to have some new figures, and then we're going to have some old figures that are retooled to look new. Yeah. But that being said, that's going to do it, guys. My thoughts on this figure has pretty much been said. I really do like this figure. Hopefully this will be the step in the right direction that will continue to go throughout this line. And if it does, I will be buying more of these Batman v Superman Dawn Justice figures, because I want that grapnel gun in all honesty. But I will also continue with the Multiverse line as long as it's done correctly. So, there you go, guys. That's my opinion about it. Questions, comments, you know the do. Leave it down below in the comments section. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button on this channel for more video reviews from yours truly. And until the next video review, this is the one and only Sonic Ranger signing out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you whenever you see me.